Hey, it's what's for dinner, and I've got a hot mess in front of me. So, my friend Connie inspired me this morning when I was out with the Chickie Chews to do something with bananas. So I'm actually going to bake for the first time, and Tammy Fuller gave me a recipe that is keto banana. So I've got a cup and a half of almond flour. Here's the almond flour. Oh, wait a second, before we even start that. It's Friday. It's got to be happy hour.
It is
right?
happy
What
hour.
do you have?
I have a very simple drink. It would be bourbon on a big ice cube. Bourbon on the rocks.
Bourbon on the rocks. Okay. And I'm going to, I muddled jalapeno pepper. So jalapeno, I muddled cucumber, and I put it in this little guy right here. And then Jay told me that on Queer Eye they like do something with their herbs. So I'm gonna like get these rosemary from the garden in this little drink. And then with gin, some boodles that I already have in here. So I'm gonna put this in here. Always worried that this thing's gonna spill. All right. And then I'm gonna add Perrier cucumber water. More Perrier cucumber than gin, trust me. If Philip was sitting here, he would deny, he would say that's wrong, but.
I'm sitting here and it is wrong.
Okay.
Notice she didn't show you how much gin she put in that cup.
Ooh. So, here's to another weekend starting in quarantine. How many weekends has this been? I don't even want to count.
Don't care.
I do know that Randy Driscoll was on episode 49.
Yep, 49.
Ay, 49. I think, ooh, that's good. You want to taste this? It's really good. Wow. So it's cucumber muddled, jalapeno muddled, rosemary sprig, some gin. Mark Dickinson likes boodles, and he's the one that turned me onto it, with some cucumber Perrier.
Very refreshing.
It's very refreshing.
Needs a big ice cube.
Okay, so we have that happening. Then I stuffed from yesterday, I made that stuffing with sausage, Boursin cheese, cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, and did I say cream cheese already?
You did.
Cream cheese, sour.
Maybe not.
I thought there were 3 things in here. Sauteed the sausage, crushed red pepper, diced jalapeno. So I've got these little peppers stuffed right here, and mushrooms, and those are going to go in the oven for outside appetizer. I'll get back to this banana thing in a second. With the cucumber, because I have some left over, I'm going to do thinly sliced, and my mom used to make, and Elaine, my neighbor from France, used to make this really good cucumber salad with sour cream and red wine vinegar.
You get your fingers sticking out instead of your knuckles.
Oh, I'm a bad slicer. Eric is not going to be thrilled with my slicing techniques. I'm a bad learner. Okay, so gonna make cucumber salad. Got that going right over here. And adding sour cream, salt, pepper, and red wine vinegar. So that'll be like a nice little light salad, and we had that cucumber, so we needed to use it. Had a few tomatoes left. So crushed red pepper, sliced tomatoes. And we're gonna, I know, it looks like I'm making banana bread with crushed red peppers, huh? I have buffalo mozzarella. So right here, buffalo mozzarella. I'm gonna salt and pepper that. I don't usually put salt on things, but tomato salad and mozzarella cheese, I feel it needs it. I'm gonna put some salt in there. Do you think we have any strictly pepper? I love this pepper. Honey, do we have any basil? Like some fresh basil that you could grab for me, please? I can see it out the window. Mackenzie's all excited. She's like, oh, I get to go look for a lizard. No hunting lizards right now, Mackenzie, man. Okay, with this I'm gonna use, yep, he's checking the basil. Balsamic glaze, I'm gonna put some balsamic glaze on those tomatoes, just a little bit. And I'm gonna put, not red wine vinegar, there. Red wine vinegar's going on the cucumber. Okay, cucumber over there. I just have a lot of projects going on right now. More than I think I should. Thank you. Fresh basil. Give that a little, it's not on the ground, it's up underneath shelter.
It's in a spice rack.
Yes. So I add basil to the tomatoes, so we had a caprese salad going, and let's talk about me baking. I'm intimidated. I am so not a baker. Okay, so it's 1.5 cups of almond flour. Okay, got that? And then it is 1 cup of sugar. 1 cup of sugar. A teaspoon of baking soda. You know why I don't like to bake? Because I have to follow flipping directions, and I do not follow directions well. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, 1/2 cup of melted butter. I already melted it. And 2 eggs. The eggs are in here. And it calls for like 3 bananas, but I do have to put some kind of edit on this, and I'm going to add 4 bananas. And again, I'm using a non-keto recipe. I'm actually using a regular banana bread recipe, and I'm just switching out the flour. So hopefully it will come out. And I don't even know how long to bake it. So if anybody has any idea how long, at 350 I'm assuming, but how long do I bake if I'm making banana muffins? I'm not making banana bread. I'm gonna make banana muffins. Anybody have an idea? If you do,
It's different than the bread then.
maybe somebody should type it into the feed, because this girl has no clue. So dry ingredients right here. Philip is Googling it to find out. Banana muffins. Are you checking, Filippo?
Yep.
Yeah. Beautiful day here in San Diego. Philip and I and Mackenzie went for a little drive up to Highland Valley, which was awesome just to get out of the house. But it's kind of funny because I don't get out of the car, and Mackenzie doesn't get out of the car. Only Philip with his mask and all of his gear. And we went to, where all did we go?
25 minutes.
25 minutes, he thinks.
That's what it says.
What do you think?
And that is for banana bread muffins.
Oh,
Specifically.
okay. Does it say how many bananas are in that recipe?
It doesn't say. Let's see.
So I have my muffin tin here. We'll wing it and see. 25 minutes, I'll use a toothpick and just check to see how that's going, right? All right, so I could stir these dry ingredients all night. I am gonna have to somehow mix all that together. But in the meantime, I'm gonna slice some tomatoes.
2 cups smashed bananas, about 4 to 6 bananas.
Oh, I could add more bananas. Awesome.
And you're supposed to smash them.
Okay, yeah, I know I have to smash them. All right, I'm adding more bananas. Score. I'm gonna kind of make them. Philip bought these, and the gal said to him,
And this is for 12 muffins.
didn't the gal tell you at the
She
Trader
goes, are you
Joe's?
sure you want these bananas? And
She thought-
she goes, we have fresher ones. And I said, oh, it's for banana bread. And she was like, oh, these are perfect then.
See? Because Miss Impatient didn't have to wait for the bananas to ripen, which is what I thought I'd have to do. And if anyone knows me, they know that patience is not my skill set.
No.
No, not even a little bit. Okay, so back to the tomatoes. Oh, so down at Dockside Harbor, Tommy Gomes, there are fishing boats everywhere. I watched him come in at 5:30 this morning, and 6 o'clock he had it live on Facebook. So if anybody needs fresh anything, and it's so inexpensive, it's crazy
It's like
inexpensive.
half the normal price.
Yeah. So fresh seafood for Mother's Day weekend. You got Chef Billy Butter. He went and got these salmons, these beautiful salmons, and he's smoking them and barbecuing them. And he's got this crazy awesome Mother's Day. I think the whole dinner is like $38. You can't find dinner for 38 bucks, fresh gourmet stuff. The other thing he did today is he literally got in his food van and started delivering food to anybody who was in need, anybody that was hungry, anybody that didn't have any money right now because of all this craziness that's going on. So that's pretty badass. He put it out on Facebook. Jay Rodriguez last night did a show at 5 o'clock. I'm hoping that he'll continue to do that at least every Thursday at 5. It was fun. He even did share for me, which, you know, that's just my favorite thing ever. May 31st, the Fab 5 original and the Fab 5 now are going to be on Family Feud. And You'll get to see who wins, which will be cool. Okay, did I use the olive oil yet? I don't think I used olive oil yet. I can't remember if I did, so I'm just gonna put some in. See, that's what happens when you're just winging it. What else happened today? Didn't the unemployment rate come out and it wasn't as bad?
And all the projections from the pundits were 15 to 20%, and it came out at 14.7, which is already on the desk.
Sorry.
Hold on.
We have a guard dog. I'm sure that there's like some monster that's invading our front door right now. It could be candles from Florida that I ordered from my friend Kellee. And I'm hoping that it is. She's got these beautiful, beautiful candles that have amazing aromatics to them. Lemon verbena, gardenia, sandalwood. And as soon as I get them, I'm gonna have one lit on the kitchen counter somewhere in my mess that I'm making here. Did something get delivered?
I don't know.
Oh, I hope it is. I hope it is.
It's somebody turning around in the cul-de-sac,
Oh,
probably.
so Kellee has More Than Candles, and her link is on my Facebook page. She's a small business down in Florida. She can ship to you, and it's so important to support all of our small businesses right now. Philip just read the news today that the Escondido North County Nordstrom is closing. So
16 around the country.
16 around the country. I heard today that Soup Plantation is closing. Anthony's Fish Grotto in La Mesa, it's been there since Moby Dick was a minnow. They're closing their doors.
But by the way, just on the news I saw today too, was a lot of these stores that are now closing, restaurants and stores, were really in serious problems before COVID.
I know, but it's sad.
This was like the nail in the coffin.
I know.
Yeah,
and then,
it is sad.
And then Chef John Carlo, who has Blade 1936 up in Oceanside, he posted a really compelling article that was kind of startling. That a lot of restaurants, once they're allowed to open, they only are allowed to open at potentially 50% capacity, yet they have to pay 100% of their bills. So that's really mind-boggling, and they also probably have to bring back more people, which is excellent, but restaurants already function on a very, very thin margin, so I can't imagine what's going to happen. I heard nail salons, Governor Newsom is not opening nail salons because I believe he thinks, or somebody thinks, that one of the first COVID cases in California stemmed from somebody going to a nail salon. So that really sucks. I bought how to do gel nails online. I've got the little light machine. I just don't know how to paint my own nails and paint them. There's nothing left. They're all a mess. I think cooking, cleaning, scrubbing, scouring, who cares, right? Who cares about all that crap? Not the cleaning, that we care about. It's the nail thing we don't care about. So wineries that we went to today were, that we drove up, pre-ordered, Philip jumped out of the car, curbside, picked up for...
Into Altipiano.
Altipiano. So Denise is the winemaker and owner at Altipiano, and they are doing delivery as well as curbside pickup. And when they get to open, they've got gorgeous, gorgeous, physically distant space for people to go and enjoy and bring your picnic. Who else?
Went to Cordiano.
Cordiano. Okay, so Cordiano Winery is one of the first wineries in the Highland Valley.
I think it's the first.
We'll tell you all the history tomorrow at 4:30 when we do our wine tasting virtual tour. But Cordiano is doing curbside food. So they have pizza, wood-fired pizzas, lasagnas, salads, like an authentic stuffed shells. Yeah, all kinds of pastas. So if you want a beautiful drive, and that would be a really cool thing to do for Mother's Day. You guys could jump in the car, go up the windy Highland Valley Road, get takeout food from Cordiano, and get some wine from one of the wineries or their winery.
Including Cordiano.
Yep. And then maybe go for a picnic somewhere. Who else do we go to?
Then we went to Domain Architect.
Domain Artifact. It's
I never can remember.
He always.
I can't remember if it's Artifact or Architect.
It's
probably Artifact.
It's Artifact. Yeah. And that's a super cool venue, really beautiful. And Philip jumped out of the car there.
Brand new tasting room that they haven't even opened yet. When
that they
just
get to
open, it's beautiful.
I hope that they have the opportunity
They have
They're soon to
excellent
do that.
wines, by the way. Domain really has some great wines. We're going to feature 2 of them tomorrow.
Okay, and then the last place, you dropped me off with Mackenzie because I needed to get set up for this, and you went to
Orfila.
Orfila.
That's one of the older ones here too, but it's not in Highland Valley. It's in Escondido proper, right by the vineyard, which, by the way, the vineyard golf course.
The golf courses
is open.
are open. Does everybody know that? Like, everybody's out golfing, and Philip said the driving range was packed.
Driving range is packed. It was well packed. I mean, there was a lot of people there because I wasn't expecting anybody.
Okay.
But unemployment, we were talking before, 14.7%, but it's already dropping drastically because they've opened up retail, manufacturing, the golf courses. I mean, it's going to really help our economy big time.
Small boutiques, I think, jewelry stores. Did you say flower shops?
Flower shops,
Right in
anybody who
time
can
for
do
Mother's
curbside
Day.
pickups.
So you guys can get flowers for moms out there. And it's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous Mother's Day weekend. My mom is safely tucked away at the villas in Conneaut, Ohio, where they are taking just remarkable care. I'm going to have to ask my sister Janet. I noticed today there was a photo that all of the guests or inmates, or I don't want to call them patients, but people that are there did not have to wear masks. All the workers did, all the medical staff did, but now all the people have to wear masks. Gosh, could you imagine being 97 years old and having to wear a mask? I mean, already I give a zillion kudos to anyone in the medical field that wears those, and you guys are wearing those crazy intense ones. Huge hats off to you, because it's, for people who are not used to doing that, it's not easy at all. So did you notice that article that I posted, that video from the doctor, from Nurse Jim, Philip, about the gloves and how...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not taking them off and throwing them away and putting on new ones every time, they're worthless.
It's like counterintuitive.
It's worse.
Like it's worse because you get in this false sense of security, and you've got these gloves on, and you go into the store and you start touching everything, but you've already touched your face, your
and
phone.
we're washing our hands, but we don't wash our gloves.
Right.
So
right.
they're...
And then he taught us like how to take the gloves off. Crazy.
that was good.
And people are, throwing gloves on the ground and littering, so not cool to do that. So hopefully everybody's going to have a good Friday night on whatever surreal world we are living in right now. It is definitely cuckoo cray cray. Penny Nathan, who's the owner of our company, she texted this morning and she goes, "Oh my gosh, it's already May 8th. Time seems to be flying by, yet standing still." It's weird, isn't it? Like, it doesn't seem like we have enough minutes in the day. And I think Rose, who has 4 kids at home that she is homeschooling and working at the same time, hats off to you, Rose, for all that you're doing. Anyway, time is weirdly standing still yet flying by. So I'm going to end because I definitely need to get this banana bread rocking and rolling. Caprese salad, cucumbers and red wine vinegar and sour cream with salt and pepper. These little dudes over here that are the stuffed mushrooms and stuffed peppers with sausage. These are going to be just like little appetizer bites. We've got leftovers, so we've got enough food here. But for anybody who is in need of something, there are people out there that can help. Please reach out, because we know a lot of different avenues that we can direct you, and we definitely don't want you being alone. As I always like to say, it's not social distancing, it's physical distance while staying socially connected. So that's what we want to say. We want you to have a great, great night. Hi Liz, how are you? Liz is one awesome badass in our company, man. She keeps everybody paid when we need, when there's money to be made, and if we make money, we get paid. She also is the one that takes care of like all the controlling things in our company. So Liz, you're awesome. Thank you so much for all that you do for us. We really appreciate it. And Philip, you got to turn it down. Cucumber jalapeno, rosemary boodles with cucumber pellegrino. It's really good. So, all right, Connie needs to know that I am baking tonight. I'm baking keto banana muffins. Goodness knows how they'll turn out, especially considering I've had like the setup here for a while. The tomatoes are not going in there. I'll put those over here. And the jalapenos and the basil are not going in the bread either. All right, physically distant, socially connected. Have a great Friday. See you guys. And
Good job.